Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth. Thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The state of the Commonwealth, the governor says, will get better. Also tonight, the Attorney General is cryptic about crypto in the CNMI. And Voices of the Marianas share a Saipan Minute. In sports, McDonald's awards winners, they take their bows. So stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy.
Heat stroke is one of the leading causes of non-crash, vehicle-related fatalities among children. Vehicle heat stroke occurs when a child is left in a hot vehicle, allowing for the child's temperature to rise in a quick and deadly manner. In today's fast-paced world and with our busy schedules, we often tell ourselves that we would never leave our child in the back seat of the car, yet it can still happen. Take action if you notice a child alone in a car. Protecting children is everyone's business. Even in cooler temperatures, your vehicle can heat up to dangerous temperatures very quickly. Keep your vehicle locked and keep your keys out of reach. Make it a habit to look before you lock and avoid putting children at risk of heat stroke. Help us prevent hot car deaths in the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. Stop, look, lock. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands Department of Public Safety.
I love Marianas Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Good evening, CNMI. You are watching the Channel 2 News on June the 2nd, Monday night from our studios high up on Capitol Hill. During the State of the Commonwealth address last week, the governor announces that the state of the Commonwealth could be better. There is an opinion that private sector employment would better serve the Commonwealth than a reliance on a governmental workforce. At the State of the Commonwealth gubernatorial address, Senate President Dennis Mendiola.
I would say that we are getting better, but there is a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of regulations that we need to look at. We need to make the CNMI a viable place for businesses to come and invest in the CNMI. I think it's a collaborative work that needs to be done between the legislature, the administration, and the judicial branch for that matter. It's important for all of us to come together, put our heads together, and actually try and get out of this economic crisis.
Governor Palacios addresses his own opinion on the matter.
Some critics in our community argue that the best way to make government finances better is to make government smaller. I get it. The CNMI government is one of the largest employers on the islands. But I think it's time to stop picking on the hard-working public servants who work in our government, because they deserve better.
The governor cites grass cutters, law enforcement, firemen, educators, and office workers who serve the community tirelessly and selflessly.
The state of the Commonwealth is getting better because you are making our government better.
While acknowledging seismic changes in the economic landscape, there are reasons, the governor says, for hope.
The new economic landscape demands that we diversify beyond tourism, which is exactly what we are doing. Yes, absolutely. We are saddened by some businesses that have closed, especially those that have been around for many, many years. For families, of course, we will all miss going to the movies. But while some businesses have closed, more businesses have opened. In closing, I'll say what I said at the beginning. Yes, the Commonwealth could be better. But make no mistake, it is also getting better because good people are making it better. And when I think about that, I am reminded of what I learned from my parents growing up.
At that time, post-war, there was barely any economic activity on the islands.
But somehow, the generations of my parents and your parents and grandparents made it work. My mom and dad raised 14 of us, including 11 boys. God bless them.
As the crowd begins to exit from the multipurpose center, from the CNMI Youth Congress, Senator Christopher De La Cruz.
I mean, it was a very powerful message because a lot of the people from his generation, from the older generation, they had so much less than we do now, but they became doctors, lawyers, engineers, and all of these amazing professions, and they built our island. And I think it was really important that he tried to spread that message, to be hardworking and to sacrifice and to be like our ancestors.
In court news, there are further delays in the prosecution's case against accused sex offender Muhammad Alam. In Judge Roberto Naraja's courtroom this morning, the case against Muhammad Alam has been temporarily delayed. Today's status conference was postponed due to a defense request for a new translator. According to the defense, the court-appointed translator had failed to show up for appointments and was unreachable. Mr. Alam is being held for allegedly entering a private residence on Rhoda and waking an acquaintance with unwanted sexual contact. He is charged with sexual assault, and battery, and disturbing the peace. A new status conference with a newly approved translator has been set for 2 weeks from today. The use of stablecoin in a new internet gambling licensing law for the island of Tinian was originally challenged by the CNMI Attorney General. Just 2 weeks ago, a legislative override of a gubernatorial veto made Tinian the home of its own stablecoin. Vin Armani.
So yesterday what we were working on was which turned out to be successful, House override of the governor's veto of a Tinian local bill to remove some restrictions on Tinian's ability to license internet gaming. So they already license internet gaming, but it removed the restriction of having a brick and mortar casino. And it also authorized the use of a stable coin.
Attorney General Edward Manabusan advised the original veto due to constitutional considerations.
It's not about stablecoin, it's not about cryptocurrency, it's about the effect of local law on the entire Commonwealth. That's the basic principle of it.
So when it goes outside, you mean to say like for Saipan and Rota, that's a violation already of
That would be a constitutional
separation.
issue. It presents a constitutional issue and we have to deal with it. That's our job, is to determine whether the law is constitutional or not, right? And we issue an opinion.
So you're saying Tinian overstepped in the stablecoin?
That's what I said. No, it's the law right now. The governor signed off after the legislature override the veto. Okay. So it's the law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As it is, it's law.
The new law, though enacted according to the AG, may still need to be reviewed, as per course, to assure constitutionality. Coming up, when you're not so very talkative, you're also welcome to Saipan. Also, welcome to Pike Place Market, Seattle, where everything's a little fishy.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy.
At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
And fade away, maybe with my rock and roll and drift away. Ba-da-da-dum. Welcome back. The trip from Guam to Saipan is only about 40 minutes, but to some, merely the experience of travel leaves them at a loss for words. Our Jason Sanchez meets and greets passengers as they leave from or arrive to Saipan International. His interviews always look effortless, but sometimes crickets.
My name is Aldrich Valera.
All right, and where did you fly from today?
I just flew in from Guam.
Okay, and were you in Guam for vacation or business or school or?
I live at Guam actually.
It's not that Aldrich isn't a great interviewee. For example, he certainly observed the no beetle nut spitting or chewing sign.
Do you have any family here or something like that? Or
family here? No, I'm just visiting for a couple of days, yes.
All right. Is just by yourself or you're visiting friends?
I'm with some friends, yeah.
Oh, okay, so you do have friends here on site, man.
Yes.
It's just that he gives delightful but one-word answers, which requires our Jason to continue to probe.
Is this your first time here or you've been here before?
No, this is my second time.
All right. And if you mind me asking, what part of Guam are you from?
I'm from Derrida.
Derrida, all right. And, being that you have been to Saipan before, what's one thing that you really enjoy about the island?
I really enjoyed the food.
The food?
Yeah.
Now we're talking. So, just for your information when arriving to or leaving from our island paradise, please offer Jason complete sentences. They make his job so much easier when you are welcomed to Saipan. Yes, the experience of travel, it stretches horizons. Tonight, we take you to an iconic farmers market in the west coast of the United States proper. Our Sakura Halstead reports.
Pike Place Market is the oldest continuously operating farmers market in the country. Right outside to greet visitors and locals alike is a statue modeled after Rachel, a 750-pound pig who won the Island County Fair in 1985. Rachel the Piggy Bank was built in 1986 to raise funds for the market's social services, a mascot that brings home the bacon. The crisp air on the deck overlooks the water and the ferries that gently glide across to the other side and back. Inside, locals set up shop and start their day. The variety of shops are all lined up in a long lane with storefronts on each side featuring different items. Some shops have vegetables and fruits. Other shops sell one-of-a-kind design apparel and tote bags. And you can't miss the flowers. Flowers and more flowers. The rows are seemingly endless. At least a dozen florists put together beautiful, bright bouquets, picking each flower one by one, wrapping the finished product carefully. In the close distance, a young musician. With miles of shoreline, Washington State is known for the fresh seafood. You can find all kinds of crustaceans and marine eats here. If you're lucky, you can catch the workers at the Pike Place Fish Company throwing fish and skillfully catching the slippery guys. Pike Place Market, a defining icon in Seattle, open every day and kind of like a bigger scale of the Sabalu Market in Garapan Fishing Bay, Saipan, showcasing locals with their fresh fruits and vegetables, plants and greenery, and food and refreshments. From Pike Place Market, Sakura Halstead for the Channel 2 News.
I'd rather be here. And yes, the strains or stresses of everyday life may take their toll, but rest assured that the Saipan sun will certainly set on that temporal discomfort, and with its decline, the feeling will simply drift away.
Beginning to think that I'm wasting time.
Voices of the Marianas, a Saipan Minute.
The things I could do. World outside looks so unkind.
Savor every sunset on Saipan.
You can carry me through. Oh, give me the beat.
Every sunset fades away on the Philippine Sea.
Roll and drift away. Yeah, give me the beat, Lord, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
Next in sports, McDonald's and PSS awards young athletes for their MVP seasons, making their meals very happy. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style. Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Dreams since like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got his eyes, they keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth?
The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone, I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! The Golden Arches award golden trophies to their top athletes for their outstanding performances.
PSS Athletics Program, in partnership with McDonald's and Northern Marianas Athletics, awarded their most valuable players in the All-Schools Athletics Championships. 350 students from 17 different elementary schools competed. Patrick Mansfield from the Culberville Umangs was the MVP for the boys in the 9 and under category. In the 12 and under division, it went to Davy Ray Indalecio representing the Cagman Blue Marlins. Tara Allen with the top females.
We have Lavelle Spaeth. She is our 12 and under girls champion, MVP, and she's been on our track team for several years, and she keeps showing up and doing great work out there. And we have Jairi Camacho, who this year was her year to shine as our 9 and under girls MVP.
12 different middle schools with participation from 187 students. 14 and under Isabella Lentea from Tinian led the way, along with Jacob Encabo, who plays for the Dandan Totuts. From 9 different schools with participation from 176 students, winners were from the private side of things. 18 and under Caitlin Chavez from Saipan International and Theodore Rogers for the Grace Christian Eagles.
We actually had like a club this year, a running club, to inspire them to keep running and training from cross country to track season. So we spent a lot of time together, but it's rewarding to just watch them out there.
With all the stars in one room, the athletics national team coach is on the lookout, scouting the next generation.
And we've had a lot of our national athletes come out through this program, so that's why I'm always involved. I'm looking at the upcoming athletes for our future events. Yeah. Again, I wish the kids and the parents best of luck, and I will be reaching out to them, and we're planning on some programs this summer, maybe some camp, specifically on athletics, so we can try to grow our sport.
Promoting physical fitness, the All Schools Championships showcases the athletic abilities of our youth, an opportunity granted by parents, stakeholders, and sponsors alike.
I really think it's a heartfelt sponsorship, because McDonald's really does show that they love to support our community, and for the most part, the kids, and to see everyone happy and smiles on their faces.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass, and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. The rainy season is, by all accounts, with us, CNMI. There will be a 30% chance of scattered showers tonight, with only slight southeast breezes and low temperatures of around 79 degrees. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is also a 30% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, with high temperatures of around 88 degrees and lows of around 78 degrees. The sun will set tonight at 6:44 p.m. and will rise early tomorrow at 5:46 a.m. And if you happen to see the sunset or the sunrise, you can create your own CNMI Minute, with or without a camera. You can etch the vision of that magnificence firmly in your memory. And I will see you in the water or on the land. Well, that is news, sports, and weather for this Monday evening. We will be back with you very shortly. Wednesday is only a moment away.